Compound statements. Ito yung kapag-complicate sa atin, di ba? Kasi some statements are actually composed of two statements or more. Connecting statements with words and phrases such as and, or, not, if, then, and if and only if creates a compound statement. So, di ba, pag gumamit ka ng and, you are actually joining two sentences together. So, that's a compound statement. For instance, I will attend the meeting or I will go to the school. This is composed of two sentences or statements rather, di ba? The first being, I will attend the meeting. The second one, I will go to school. Using the word or, using that connective, you were able to join them. So now you have a compound statement. Another one, the principal will attend the class on Tuesday or Wednesday. Composed of two statements, namely the first one, the principal will attend the class on Tuesday. And the second one, the principal will attend the class on Wednesday. Okay. Let's determine the two sentences, or I should say statements, in the compound statement, as well as determine their connectives that was used. First one, some birds can swim and some fish can fly. So obviously this is the first one, this is the second one, this is your connective. A triangle is an acute triangle if and only if it has three acute angles. So this one is a bit more complicated. Which one is the first statement? This one is the first statement. A triangle is an acute triangle. And the second one, it has three acute angles. Your connective is if and only if. Next one, if this is Saturday, then tomorrow is Sunday. This is your first statement. This is Saturday. This is the second one. These are your connectives. How about this? How do you read this? 5 plus 2 is greater than or equal to 6. This one, greater than or equal to 6. Okay, so that's also a compound statement. Okay, next one, translation. Okay, now we're going to give our compound statements symbols, or we will turn them into symbolic statements so that we can perform or construct a truth table about them. So for example, these are your original statements. Not P, P and Q, P or Q. If P, then Q. P if and only if Q. So what am I saying? So for example, this one, instead of saying this is Saturday, we will use a variable P. And instead of saying tomorrow is Sunday, we will use a variable Q. Excuse me. Yung nakita nyo kanina, if P, then Q. Okay? So these are the connectives that were used. Not, and, or, if and then, if and only if. So how do you construct this into, or how do you turn it into symbolic form? If you have a negation statement yung tawag kapag may not, ito yung gagamitin mo na simple. If conjunction or and, yung connective, ganito siya. Like a letter A, and. If disjunction or yung ginamit mo, ito yung gagamitin mo. If then, arrow. If and only if, double-headed arrow. If and then, that's a conditional statement. If and only if, biconditional. Okay, so for example, we have this compound statement. The principal will attend the class on Tuesday or Wednesday. So if we assign this as P and this one as Q, Ang connective natin ay or. So, it's a disjunction statement actually. So, paano mo siya gagawing symbolic? Like this. Some birds can swim and some fish can fly. And. So, this should appear. Yung P mo yung first statement. Q is your second. If this is Sunday, then tomorrow is, or if this is Saturday, then tomorrow is Sunday. If then, conditional, you use an arrow. If P, then Q. Okay, in this activity, translate mo yung compound statement into symbolic one. So you're given with 4 statements, P, Q, S, and R. Please write it in symbolic form. This one. Today is Friday. That's P. You write P. And it is raining. It is raining is Q. And you use the symbol. If it is not raining, this is a negation of Q. Diba? Kabaliktaran. So what's the symbol for negation? This one. Q. And you use the symbol. I'm going to a movie. That's R. So this is your symbolic form. I'm going to the basketball game. Ang S, that's S, pero yung kabaliktaran niya, a negation. Kasi sabi dito not. This one, going. So, this one, or, ibig sabihin, this is a disjunction between the negation of S and R. I'm going to a movie. I'm going to a movie. If it is raining, then I'm not going to the basketball game. So, if then. So, an arrow should appear. It is raining, Q. I'm not going to the basketball game. That's S. The same. Not the negation. This one naman. You're given with 4 statements. And then you're given with a symbolic statement. You will transform the symbolic statement into words. So you have Q and P. Q and P. So the game will be shown on CBS and played in Atlanta. Okay, you will no longer repeat this one. The game will be shown on CBS and played in, Atlanta. You have this. If and only if. And then, negation of P. So what's S? The Dodgers are favored to win. If and only if. The game will not be played in Atlanta. You have a negation, so dapat baliktarin mo tong P. Negation of R, and then conjunction, and then S. Conjunction between the negation of R and S. R is the game will not be shown on ESPN. The opposite of that is it will be shown on ESPN. And what's S? The Dodgers are favored to win. Okay. I'll see you on the next one.